Up. Let me just get the combined chat open. Over, hope you're all doing well. Hi T Jones, hi Kiptic, hi Zomfit. Although I know you're probably gonna go get Risk, so hope you have a good night. If I disabled the ping for Discord messages, whoops. Sorry. Well, I can't exactly use streamer mode as easily, so I just gotta remember to turn off notification sounds and forgot. I do hope. I saw a message saying that you're bleeding or something, Cupted, so I do hope you're alright now. Hello. Kill pilot's useless. Yeah. Did I clear my throat? Hi, Bloxy. Hope you're all doing well. Today, some plans end up getting shifted around, so... Why is combined chat not on? Just a second. Why is it saying that it's... Refresh? Why is it not working? Give me a moment. Is the bot connected properly? Oh, Streamerbot crashed. That's why. Why'd it crash? Well, that might affect a lot of things working for a bit. Hi, Brie, hope you're doing well. Okay, the bot's back up. Let's try refreshing the combined chat. See if it comes back to life. There we go. That probably means certain things like lizard and the ad warnings will break, but oh well. Tonight, let me just volume. Stuff end up jerk. Stuff end up shifting around. So Power World's probably gonna end up being on Sunday instead. Exactly what time, unknown, because Sunday will also be a day for the SMP. But like everyone will be on. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, so Sunday is gonna be the Power World day, and it's gonna be a busy one since we'll also do the SMP. So tonight we're just gonna kind of chill, work on some builds, and like for example, I haven't actually planned out a specific like build per se. But I will say off stream, I did finish the path to the fishing hut, which I'll show. Hey, hi Ash! It's been forever since you've been in chat. How have you been? Also, I forgot. I said I was gonna go to the stage VC, and I never did. Give me a moment. There you go. So this is the long path we made. Well, we'll have to do some like terraform. You know, make us in the mountain looks natural again. This is the part I assume will be covered. So yeah, we can make it so it looks more natural again later. Welcome to the stream hall. I'm assuming you were summoned by T Jones. Been doing good. Your the YouTube series you and Dark and Vanillary? I probably butchered the name, but will now be shown in the new studio that'll come out soon. Epic! Can't wait to see how that goes. I've been doing good. Well, I wasn't active for a while just because of Pete and being busy, but been enjoying vibing. Recently got back into Minecraft. And just been vibing. So this is our sort of like area where we're going fishing. Plus, I didn't want to just make a hole or something that didn't look nice. So instead, we made a like 200 block path, I think, or roughly 200, just to go fishing. It was a great use of time. Also, I just realized I left my drink downstairs, so we'll probably grab that before we do anything build-wise. You saw a multi-shot vid of the first episode? Yeah, I saw they uploaded it. But I wasn't able to check it out since I was doing stuff at the time, but I'm 100% gonna watch it and give him support later. Boop. Yeah, so today, although I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do build-wise, the goal is to make some type of like fishing dock or hut here. And then, well, is it for like silly, like, do I have to do this? No. But it'd be nice, and because we've already done so many things that are just time wasters anyway. I'm gonna be trying to make like another path, which I might just continue off of the path we have here. So I might make it like just like a dock or bridge and continue the path from there. And it's gonna be going to a trial chamber that Wolf and Triss found, which is actually like closer to like where I set up shop compared to their like kingdom stuff. That way, like, sort of have a clean way to get there without dealing with all the mountains and stuff. And could use it for like XP or whatever, without having to use one of the others. Oh, and also the chicken's still here. They've started moving around a bit more, but yeah, they're still just vibing on that cliff. I'm not sure what happened to this chicken, though. They kind of just disappeared with no sign of where they went. Like, there wasn't even a sign that they died or anything. I just don't know what happened. In terms of other stuff that happened, we have a roommate. They kind of just teleported in with the grass block, and I just put him in the boat and put him here. So now, whenever someone uses the Never Road to get to my base, you'll just see this guy chilling. For those who remember the, although for reasons had to unlist the stream, for those who remember the last stream, we got an axolotl, and it's not decorated. I need to get like something with silk touch, but we do got I forgot the nickname. We named him Jim, right? But either way, they got their own little like aquarium fish tank thing. And we also just have a little maintenance hatch for if we ever need to decorate it. Up. So you gotta. Also, like I want to make like a an actual like storage area, but we at least organize the basics. Not this chest is entirely full, but you know. Hi Reaper, how you doing? Here, let me scroll up just because I know I missed a longer message from Otter. How'd you get into streaming? You've been wanting to do it for a while, but you can never figure out what you want to do for it. For me, it was just kind of like a thing I wanted to do. Just, was it like random, like dumb stuff always happens, so I decided why not. With the goal of just like, you know, hopefully being able to, like if someone enjoys or improves somebody's day, or let them have fun or goof or stuff like that. Because Bloodson's gaming for me is just a way to chill and, you know, like improve mood after like rough days or stuff. As for getting into it, like if you mean like trying to find out, like honestly the best thing I can recommend is just if you're debating, you'll never know if streaming's truly something you want to do or will enjoy until you do it. So sometimes, even if you're not sure or confident, sometimes just pulling the trigger is the best way. I realize it'll always be awkward at first, but like, over time you'll get the hang of it better and stuff.
Hardest part started.
Yeah. I will say, one thing I forgot to, for the road to the trial chamber, one thing that will make it, like I said, this one was like 200 blocks and had to go through mountains and stuff. Hopefully it won't have to be as annoying. It probably will, but not as annoying as going down this, like, chaotic landscape. The main issue, though, is that, to make the road to the trial chamber, we're gonna be having to either, like, make or carve out a path that stretches about 1,000 blocks. So, you know, just a little bit of a road. But we are idiots, so why not? Listen, the one thing I'm not I just gotta decide what exactly I'm gonna do for, like, the dock or bridge. It'll most likely be some form of bridge, since going with, we'll probably continue to, like, make it a path that continues. Here, let's... Oop. I'm just not sure what to make the bridge exactly. Like, a part of me's debating, like doing a campfire bridge and just extinguishing the flames. A part of me's considering doing just simple, like, cobblestone brick that can improve the look of later. I'm just not sure what to do with the, bridge idea. I will grab a couple of grass blocks, just because I might have to even out the ground a little bit. But yeah, if anyone has suggestions of what I should make for the bridge, it would definitely help just with the process. I gotta double check the exact direction I gotta go. The Golden Gate Bridge suspension. The Brooklyn Bridge. I'm like, this is one, don't forget, this is supposed to be for fishing. And two, it's not like a giant gap. We're not making a block that spans hundreds or thousands.
You know what that means? Fish! You know what that means? Fish!
Fishing?
You know what that means? Fish! You know what that means? Fish!
Like, most likely, the bridge will just end up going from literally just here to the other side. And it's not even necessarily going to be over the water. It'll only partially be over the water. The main purpose is just clean area to fish. So, like, let's just say if I wanted to make a turn, like, here immediately. Still can't believe he got banned. Yeah, that was the funniest thing. Like, honestly, that was the highlight of the night for me, and I just love that if somebody ever asks, like, have you ever gotten banned on the Hive? I can go, yeah, but just once. What'd you do? Horse. Just no other context, just horse. I will say, just because, let me pull out the coordinates for, well, somebody else has sent like and like a VC, or like a server we have specifically for the SMP. It multi-sent the coordinates for the trial chamber. Let me just double check the exact direction I gotta go. Yeah, so it's pretty much this direction. And it's gonna be pretty much 1,000 blocks. So, you know, a little bit of a hike. Moonlight, I do hope Moonlight's able to appeal and use the stream to like get themselves unbanned too. Or hopefully like they also unbanned him since, you know, he was a part of the game. But at the same time, Moon doesn't necessarily play the game a ton. But yeah. Yeah, I think for now, like, we can always change it. I think for now we'll just do, like, simple, like, campfire bridge, which we're gonna need a lot more than 8, but... Oop. And we can always improve the design or change it up in the future. And it's just shovel extinguisher, right? Yeah. Although I probably want it stretching like... Yeah, actually, we already wasted some, which is great. Especially when I don't necessarily have... I haven't necessarily collected a ton of wood, which is also fun. But I want it facing this way more like, because it'll be stretching across that way. And we'll just kind of... Well, like I said, we can improve it, like, add, like, support beams and stuff in the future. I think for now we're literally just getting basic bridge. And that way we can also kind of continue the, path. Which, just to see, is it in the right direction? Yeah, okay, it's actually ideal. Oop. So we'll just gotta do this. We'll probably need a lot more campfires. It's a good thing I left the crafting table here. I probably should have grabbed more wood, though. Especially after I accidentally turned all of that into it. Whoops. Yeah, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need to go back. Otter has a question. What's up? Here, I'll scroll up to spot it, but here, let me just... There you go. Do you want fan... Oh yeah, I'm always down for, when people make, fan art. I'll never say no to people making art. But I always love when, like, people do that. Like, being able to check out the art they make, so... You 100% can. Oop. You'll do your best. Oop. Just casually cinching myself a bit. Yeah, so I might actually end up burning for my entire wood supply just to make this bridge. Like, I've been lacking in terms of, like, gathering wood, because everything we've been doing has mainly been underground. Were you in VC last stream? Oh, you were. I don't know for how much of the stream, but you were. You still need to work on the thumbnail since all the motivation went towards stuff for art fight. You're all good. But Liza, as of now, like, don't necessarily have like a day planned for when Deltarune happens, and I might end up trying to do Undertale first, even if I don't necessarily have to. So don't worry, you got plenty of time, T-Jones. Yeah, we'll just grab our entire, like, oakwood supply. And hopefully we won't have to burn through all of it just for the bridge. Especially because we know we'll have to make since... Well, I want to use lanterns to light up everything for most of the path. Have I seen Karen? That's the game, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's the... Yeah, that's actually one on my wishlist. It does look good. Liza, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Well, I ended up going with some other stuff during the Steam sale, but that's definitely a game I debated getting. But as of now, in terms of, like, getting games, I'm probably going to be holding off of it. The only things game-wise that are currently planned, besides, like, if I spot something good on sale, is when the Unbeatable DLC releases. After that, I'm gonna be slowly saving up towards, like, upgrade for, like, mic and a stream deck. You hadn't seen gameplay of it before the sale was over. I bet you saw it, and it's everything you wanted to be, and you're mad. Sadly, that's how it goes sometimes. I feel that. Missing something good that you generally want to play but didn't know about. It happens to the best of us. I should also, like, I've collected bamboo at one point, but I haven't planted it. I should grow it so I can actually, like, make scaffolding. So we have, like, proper, like, building platforms. Because it would make the process so much easier, instead of using blocks or just bridging. Eventually, like I said, the lanterns are just on the ground for now, but eventually I'll do, like, actual, like, fence posts. It's just got a temporary, like, just... Not necessarily being where it'll actually be placed, but kind of marking where I'm trying to do stuff. Boop. We'll probably need a few more, but should be very close. We can actually just stand here for a moment. What? Oh. Just casually trying to place a lantern, not realizing I was holding that instead of the fire. Just 4. Actually, no, 3. Actually, yeah, 4 if we want to keep it even. We'll just... There you go. And this will be... It'll become like a tunnel there. So I need 12 sticks. Oop. Well, we can make it look nicer, like, give proper support and stuff. But I think for the moment, besides, like, probably doing some fishing, is it? Oh, it makes it so it's disconnect. Okay, we'll have to do one more. That's gonna bother me if I keep it like that. We'll just singe ourselves so it's in place. Like, we'll probably do some fishing, and then, you know, just to chill for a bit. But this will be where we start, like, we're probably gonna tunnel this way for, like, a couple... Like, we're roughly gonna be traveling 1,000 blocks total. So it's gonna be a pretty long road, tunnel, whatever it ends up being in its final form. Yum. Oh, I left the fishing rod. We can't even go fishing. Devastating. We will make some torches though, because we will be making a bunch more lanterns. Since I want to use lanterns for the, do I necessarily have to? No. But I want to. And the wild part is it probably won't be enough lantern, being that we're going to be traveling 1,000 blocks. But, you know. Work with what we got. Also, I still never grabbed my drink from downstairs, so I think I'll probably, like... I'll probably do the round of crafting. And then, you know, go grab the drink before we actually start working on stuff again. Oop. I also still need to actually, like, get XP to enchant stuff. Because I've just been lacking with that. Our only enchanted item is just diggy hole. I have not done any proper enchanting, and like my armor's not necessarily in the best health. We'll probably need some of this cobblestone. Actually, we should bring some of this with us, and a grindstone. And we'll make just an emergency chest for... Actually, no, we don't need to bring the cobblestone, but we're gonna be mining. We'll find it along the way. I put away the 6 in that. Oh no, I already made it. We're gonna turn a bunch of this iron we have into nuggets, and we're just gonna mass produce lanterns. We'll turn whatever's left back into iron. There we go. Just casually used up like a stack and a half plus. Purely for lanterns. I think in terms of stuff, the only other thing we need is just emergency chest. Or not necessarily emergency chest, but just somewhere we can store. Because we know eventually we'll reach the point where we'll actually need to do some crafting. Mainly just making like stairs or slabs. But But here, I'm gonna go grab the drink. And then be back in a moment. I got my tea. I would say probably want to sleep, but we're going into a tunnel anyway, so. Although I do want to grab the fishing rod. I don't think we'll fish right away, but like we can take breaks during the mine and go back and fish. I feel like I had a burp and like it just didn't do anything, and now I feel like there's just like bubble. Just I don't know how to describe it, but I will say, although I've been able to stream more, the heat and humidity have still been really bad. To where like it's still like killing my throat like pretty quickly. So like I'm having to make sure I have a drink for at least like, you know, a portion of the stream to ensure like my voice doesn't die. If it was like pure heat or pure humid, it'd be like annoying but manageable. Currently, because of what it is, it's like bad. It's at least not 100 degree or 110 plus degree weather, but like, yeah. You might have sent the otter to your PMC account. Noise. Why is it like I'm barely active on it? Like I mainly just use it as like a way of DMing like T Jones. Yeah, literally just a way to DM T Jones like outside of stream, really. But earlier it was 101 degrees. Yeah, that sounds like a ton of fun. The weather's just been really brutal this summer, honestly. And we're not even necessarily into the... Oh, hello, cave. Well, that just made this road a little more complicated. Welp. So, do we just commit with the road? Do we use this as a way to, like, speed it up a bit? Right now you have a headache and you don't know why. I know for me, like, I've been having to take, like... Alright, that's another thing. Allergies have also been, like, stupid aggressive. So, like, like, I've been having to take allergy medicine almost daily, or I end up getting, like, really bad migraines at some point during the day. Yeah, any suggestions for... Because I do want to do that. I don't want to have to, like... Yeah, like, I wouldn't even be able to make a proper... It's either we commit and deal with this and try to make a safe path for it, or, like, wall off... wall off the cave. Or, realistically, we destroy the bridge that we spent most of our wood on and just go straight. Although it's better to go this way first. Any suggestions? Deal with the annoying cave now and just... make our own way through, or... Yeah, we've done dumber. We'll also have to do a little bit of, like, making ground, and we'll I think we'll just commit to being idiots. I think we'll wall off the section. Because either that or we just, like, make a, I guess, cobblestone path. And, like, it's either we wall it off or make, like, a cobblestone path and, like, really light up the area. Which will burn through a lot of our lantern supply. What do you think? Wall off? Let the cave be exposed? Boop. Why is the combined chat reconnecting? Is YouTube bugging? Walled off with glass. We could do that. It would mean doing a major detour, since it'd probably take quite a bit of time. But yeah, I guess we could. And you know what? We'll probably need more coal. So let's literally just collect some of the coal from the cave. That's a lot of skeletons. There you go. Yeah, so we can wall it off with glass. I'll need to collect quite a bit of sand. Luckily, there is a desert. I'm not sure how visible you guys can see it on the map. You probably can. Luckily, we do have a desert and a Badlands desert, which, you know, either form of sand works. So, yeah, we'll sleep. I'll figure out why the combined chat isn't, like, registering YouTube side. I might have to, like, reconnect it or something. It gave an issue to Wolf 2 a day or two ago. And then, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I used red sand for it to, like, I gathered both just because I wasn't sure if it'd work or not, because never collected Badlands, like, sand for glass, but although I feel like if anything it should be tinted. Nah, I'm joking. You thought it had to be normal? I wasn't sure of that myself either. Or I thought, like, it would work, but they would, like, make it so it's tinted by default. Which honestly would be, like, funny. Just a way to get natural. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also made more potatoes. We kind of became a potato farmer because of the OP, like, enchanted golden hoe we have. You know, we just have a bit of potatoes. Just a bit. I think we do have some sand already, but I'm not sure how much. And now we'll just collect new one anyway, and we'll probably need. I think we'll make 3 shovels just because we don't know how much we'll need in total, because we don't know how extensive this cave is. So we're just gonna go and collect a ton of sand, and we'll probably leave 1 shovel intact. But here, let me try to fix the combined chat, because currently it keeps, like, it's either not showing YouTube or it's just not. Rude. We'll also repair that. That's what I get for stopping outside of my home. Watch out, there's a creeper. Thanks for the warning. It says it's linked. Let me try turn off on. Is it just as simple as off and on again? Will that make it work? No. What if I get a new link for it? Although I'm pretty sure it's the same link. It's the same link. Why is it not registering the YouTube connection? This is gonna be annoying. I want my combined chat. like it's bugging so hard. Although Twitch is working, I didn't see Sammy's message. I hope you're doing well, Sammy. Yeah, why is it broken? It's not even something that's like a Linux, like how some stuff was. It's just broken. And it broke for no reason. I don't know why. Approximately 1.6k for 30 block length of glass. Well, I'm not sure if we're creating a whole 30 by 30s, like... what are those exact measurements? I feel like that's a little wide. Doing alright? That's good to hear. Yeah, why is this broken? Okay, I guess I'll just have to do separate chats for the rest of the stream. That's gonna be annoying, but better than just not being able to see the chats. So give me a moment while I redo the windows on my monitor. Change that to live. Get pop out chat for Twitch. I can just close this stuff now. Boop. Reposition the windows. There we go. There we go, I can see both chats again properly. Alright, so we're gonna go collect some sand. Although I do need to repair it. Actually, we should repair it first, before I forget. Of course, the creeper destroyed, like, almost all the blocks. How much stone do I have? Not a lot. In fact, not even enough to repair. Alright, well, I'm gonna be smelting some cobblestone, which is gonna eat up more into iron supply. Or, not iron, but you know what I mean, coal. Any chance I can just use this? No. Would have been cool if it let me. I'll put away what we have at the moment, just to make it neater. Throw all of this stuff away. Or not a... It's like 250 plus. Well, we can just collect a lot of sand just to because better safe than sorry. Especially because, well, I said, I'm not sure exactly how much of this will be underground. And we don't know necessarily how extensive it's going to be. So better to go overkill than go under. I'll probably also want to make more furnaces, but that's not a worry. Oop. as one of your work, as one of your work supervisors, it's better to overdo it than underdo. Especially when it comes to stuff like this, where if you're wrong, you gotta waste a lot more time. Just traveling, collecting more resources, smelting it, and all that fun stuff. Boop. Timken. Boop. I'll say, like, if I wanted to go to spawn, this is the direction we'd have to use to go spawn. Like, majority of the way, I believe, is just pure desert. like a lot of the biomes were just long stretches of areas where there was just nothing good, really, for making a build. Is that a cave or is just... No, it's just a hole. Yeah, so we'll just collect a bunch of sand and we'll we may go overkill with it, but oh well. I'm just gonna choose to... I saw that message. I'm just gonna choose to ignore it. Oh no, well, T-Gen's gonna question you on it, but... The Minecraft music of that. Yeah, honestly, like I said, the SMP, although in the future, there could be, like, more chaotic idea, and it'll be... Like, especially because, like, the idea is, like, kingdoms trying to go to war, potentially, with each other, just chaos. And also, eventually, like, trying to open it up so, like, other people can join. Well, is it for my end, like, I'm not sure how it's been for everyone, like, in terms of, like, their streams or recordings, but for me, it's just been, like, even when we've had chaos, it's mainly just been chill vibes of just us doing whatever. That guy stole some of the sand. Rude. You're wondering if Wolf's gonna add... Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, like, just because he want to avoid people... Although mainly content create, want to avoid maybe immature, just stuff like it, like... Yeah, honestly, like, I don't see why Wolf wouldn't. And it would be cool, just... Especially because, like, I don't think we're necessarily gonna do, like, when we start adding people, I don't think it'll necessarily be, like, true public. At least I'm not sure, but I think it'll be, like, public where we invite, like, some viewers. At least, that's the impression I'm getting. Not 100% sure, though. So it would be cool if Wolf added that, so I can invite you. Have I seen Captain America's Summer Out? Oh, you're talking about for Marvel Rival? Yeah, that's, it's something. It's definitely something. Do you want to know what I'm talking about, TJ? Because, it's a thing. Here, I'll just say, so Marvel, I added a new, like, Captain America, summer skin. And, well, there's some people that joke going, like, oh, Marvel Rival's, like, a gooder game. And, yeah, the allegations continue, and, without just straight up saying it, best way to put it, like, literally how other people described it in videos seeing the skin. They made Captain America, Like a sword and shield player. That sounds horrible. Like that's the best way of saying it without just straight up saying it. Like it was so bad that people thought it was edited, and it wasn't. In fact, they nerfed it, and it's still like, dear God. Why did they add it? I don't know. And TJ, you wanna know what's worse? On top of that being a thing that they made, it being real, and it being nerfed, and still being just as ridiculous. And this is something I wish I didn't learn about. That the skin already is cursed. This is something I wish I never noticed, but I did in one of the shorts that were talking about it. That's jiggle physics. They added jiggle physics. I think it's only noticeable with like certain emotes. But there's jiggle physics. So yeah, yeah, that's a thing. Someone had a mod that made hair braids. Well, honestly, I'm not shocked, especially, like, the internet's the internet, that's gonna happen. Like, that part's not a shock. The shock is the fact that this isn't necessarily pure mod. This is something in the game. You didn't notice it until the comments? Yeah. Well, I didn't notice it until the one I saw was someone who pointed it out. It's not a mod. Like I said, I think in terms of like, I don't think it's like true like, like just jiggle physics, but like certain emotes does make it seem like it does. I'm honestly shocked, like, actually no, I haven't really talked to Reaper, but like, a part of me is curious if Reaper's, because if Reaper hasn't, like, the moment he does, he'll be saying insane stuff about it, alongside just everyone else. Oh yeah, there's also that. Although I feel like the sword is the more notable one. Do it. Like this conversation about the Captain America is already so cursed. Do you guys want another cursed piece of info about it that I wish I could unsee? As if the skin itself isn't something I wish I could unsee. Oop. Curiosity killed you? Oh, you searched it up. Oh god. Yeah. Welcome to the club of burned eyeballs. Yeah, we're gonna need to collect a lot more coal. We're gonna burn through most of it just to ensure we have plenty of glass. Is that okay? A yes to me sharing more cursed info related to it, or... or is that you trying to talk to someone else? Share the info. So like I said, it's already really cursed, the skin. But just like how the one thing I mentioned with emotes, as if it couldn't get more cursed. With certain emotes, it's visible from the back. I hope I don't have to explain it any farther than that. It's visible from the back. Hi, Alexa. You joined in during a very weird conversation topic. Okay, how many... I know I just gotta do this. How many stairs do I need? Just the one? Oop. Break that, actually. 1, 2, 3... 3. Okay. Let me place back the grindstone. Whoops. Ooh. There you go. We're currently just chilling, working on random builds, although we're currently waiting for glass to smelt. And also talking about some very cursed like skins in Marvel Rival. But yeah, we're just chilling, doing builds. We're currently working on making a tunnel, or like a road, that's probably gonna end up being like 1,000 blocks. That's gonna be like a route to a trial chamber. So, you know, just fun random stuff. I might want to check PMC DMs soon. There's gonna be an otter. Alright. Oop. I mean, I can check now, honestly, since we're waiting for glass to smelt anyway. New window. Oh, nothing kit. I love how he's just like permanently doing like side eye. It just looks like they're waiting. Oh, sorry, bud. So he won't be able to kill us, but now he's gonna be like this until I close the. Oh, the stream's dying. Lovely. Why is it dying? Okay, it's good again. Don't know why I did that, but we good. Yeah, so the fun part about him being angry, well, is that he can't kill us. He's just gonna be angry there. He's gonna be like that until I leave the server. It doesn't matter how far or long we're away from him. He's just gonna be angry. So yeah. Oh, you sent it? Ooh, be curious. Here, let me open it up now quickly. Oh my god, and you made that really, that looks really good. I love it. Here, I'll show it off on stream. I'll full screen it. Boop. Why is the desktop like slightly off? Why is it so large? Either way, it makes it so you guys can see the art better, but I need to fix that. It looks amazing. Give me a moment. Oh gee, it's like way off. Why is it like this? Just a second. Like, I didn't change this. There we go. I don't know why that was so broken. B, that looks amazing. I love it. Boop. Boop. Was it? Technically, this is probably enough glass for it, but like, I don't know how extensive it's gonna be, so I kind of just want to wait. Chimkin. Another thing I forgot. The first time I went fishing, I was expecting it just to be, you know, chill, just within 4 uses of the fishing rod, when I reached a new fishing spot, we got a mending book. On the 4th attempt of fishing at the proper fishing location. Mending. That's a sign that the build was worth it. Or the road, even if it was technically a huge waste of time. You know what? We do need more coal. Here, we'll just... We'll have to be careful to make sure the chickens don't get loose, but... There we go. Up. There we go. Just to refuel the coal supply, because we did burn through a lot of our coal. And then just to repair our pickaxe, since we're probably just going to use this one for most of the build. Here, let me catch up with chat. I'll wait for ad set before we do stuff anyway, so. You also, when you saw, you were mentally jumping up and down. I thought it was really good, especially as that was done in a really short amount of time. Like, it hasn't even been an hour since stream started. Or, like, it just reached the hour mark. Actually, no, yeah, it would have been, yeah, it was a bit before the hour mark. Like, that was insanely fast. You want to make skins but no motivation? I feel that. Maybe not specifically skins, but I feel that. Oop. I also, the only thing I gotta figure out is, being that I want to light up the path with lanterns, do I place it outside of the glass? Do I make weird openings in the glass? Do I make fence posts for it? Do I just place them? We'll probably just place them. I will say with how far we're gonna have to travel, I'm not sure if this map will actually stay on the map of our home area while being at the trial chamber. Because we have to travel... Actually, no, it'll be better to tell once we're at the cave. But just in this direction, we'll be traveling from where we are like 700 blocks. Yeah, I think we're gonna go well beyond the map, actually. But we'll have a road. Which I just realized, I think we're gonna be traveling through desert. Oh yeah, we're gonna be going for desert. Oh, that's gonna make... If I don't do tunnel the entire way, that's gonna make pathing really complicated, actually. Ooh. We'll have to figure that out eventually. We'll also have to deal with the mobs here. At least in the immediate area. The game really just chose to spawn another armored one right on top, huh? Nope. It's also not perfectly even. We might just use the stone we have to make it so it's even. Oh, lovely. Everything can chase us up. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Which does probably mean we'd have to collect more stone if I don't want to commit to making slabs. Also, I left the grindstone, which is kind of important. We done goofed quite a bit. Okay, we have enough to do that, though. Which is actually exactly what we'd want, so... Okay, we definitely need to place the glass now, so we stop mobs from just being able to casually get to us. It really just spawned directly behind me, huh? Yeah, let's try to place the glass now, just so we make it a little bit more secure. At least to like the 2-block height. Just so we only have to deal with this side of the kit, which is unlikely for more to spawn. I do want to place one more lantern on the other side. Well, it's not perfectly lined up, but it doesn't necessarily have to be here. Just because it's not like the straight up tunnel path, so... I just realized I kinda messed up a little bit, just because I need to kinda be up here. At least until we get to the point where we do the up top part. Actually, no, we didn't have to, but... And then we do glass up top just to seal it. And we have ourselves a nice, secure, road, or tunnel path that, still lets us see the entire cave perfectly. And potentially more of it, because, we don't know if we gotta do the same thing through this or not. I couldn't quite tell where the dripstone level was. Like where the ceiling was further in. So... luckily we still have... Ooh. Okay, it really depends on how much we gotta place. But we need... But we got so much glass, and we may actually need a lot more. But we're just gonna have to see what it's like once we're through. We're gonna need a lot more. Oh wait, maybe not a lot more. Maybe a lot more. Really tough to say at the moment, actually. No, it's... Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of glass. Whoa, we're too stubborn to stop now. Alright, well let's start placing glass floor where we can. While also being mindful of the spiders, skeletons, and everything else that's hanging around. Hey, bud. Here, let's just try to get that skeleton, because... Oh, never mind, the zombie will get him for us. Come on, kill him. Yeah. Boop. Okay, so for now, we'll just at least do floor. Like, if we want to just focus on pure road and not necessarily making it secure, we could just do the floor for now. And add, like, the walls and other stuff so they last us nicer later. Although that depends on how far exactly we gotta go with this. I do also gotta figure out how we're gonna do torches or lanterns here, but I can do one here. Like that works. And just do that. And then this side. Did I bring? Yeah, I still have a shovel. Boop. Made sure one lived. That's gonna bother me having a floating block, so. Okay, is that actually this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, this is actually perfectly manageable. We can actually just do it now. We'll get to here and place another lantern. Or actually, one more? Yeah, there we go. Just so we're not opening it up into the cave again for no reason. Hi, gamer. Seems we're still a bit. Oh no. Luckily, if you didn't see the community post update, I did appeal it, and luckily it was actually lifted like pretty quickly. It's just today chilling with like doing builds into SMP. How you doing? And what mod pack you find, Captain Dick? I'm always curious to see stuff like that. Nice. Like currently we're making although we gotta improve the look of it, we're kind of just doing random builds tonight since today was supposed to be Power World, but shift the stuff around just so everyone can play. We made like a little nice like fishing dock / bridge. We need to make it so it has actual supports, but you know, just a nice simple bridge. And this is gonna be like a road / tunnel that leads to a trial chamber, which is about 1,000 blocks away. So you know, a little bit of a journey. Hi, Freddy. How you doing? Well, I hate that I can't have the combined chat. I'm guessing they're having a maintenance or just some weird bug at the moment. But a combined chat isn't working, so like, does make it a little more annoying to keep track of both chats. We need the coal, so we're gonna collect this. You know what? We don't really need the map on us, so we'll just do that. At least while we're mining this. Boop. I don't want to hold it the entire time though. Just because it makes it a little easier to tell when to place them. Boop. We'll just fill it in with sections that aren't visible with cobblestone.
Do it.
Boop. And then just so we can... There you go. Perfect. I hope you get some good rest. I don't know why I had a brain fart saying your name. I might be tired too. Hope to see you. Hope to see you in future streams. Have a good night. Boop. But here, let me check out the... I didn't quite see the pop-up, so here, let me click on it, mute tab. Oh, one that, like, realistic-looking spider? Oh, it's like some type of horror one. Alrighty. Well, I'm not sure, I'm just kind of, like, taking a quick look. Oh, it's literally just giant spider. I mean, Wolf might like trying to torture people with that. Might be a good one to send Wolf's way. Not sure if it's necessarily good for the SMP, but could be good to try to catch people off guard one day if you wanted. It doesn't matter how far. Lovely. Boop. But yeah, I do hope you guys are enjoying this. Like, I'm not sure if this will necessarily be like a 2-hour stream, or I'll call it at one point. Essentially just because already kind of tired. But I do hope you guys are enjoying it. Well, I said, Power World will happen, but it'll be on a Sunday. Which does leave the question of... I'm not quite sure what we'll stream on... Because I do want to try streaming tomorrow if I can, but I have no idea what we will. Well, just as a reminder, for those who don't know what Power World is, basically think Pokemon, but open world survival, and guns. And other stuff that might, like, low-key, but like, you could technically do some horrific stuff that might be war crimes, I think. I don't know the full extent of it. Power World sounds fun. And Liza, the goal is to play it today, but Liza, it literally just exited early access, and the update out of early access was so large. One, new discovery. It turns out that Steam has a max character limit for how much info you can put in a patch note update thing. And Power World exceeded it by a lot. In fact, if you were to put it in the doc the person had for it, if you search around, there's news or articles about it was originally thought to be a 27-page patch note for, or a thing of notes and change it or whatever for the update. It was revealed the day when the person had to start write the exact thing for Steam. It was actually 40 pages. They did a huge overhaul. And the even wilder part, but like I said, they especially with how much stuff they added for 1.0, they could have raised the price from the early access price, which is $30. And they chose, you know what? Nah. Keep it at $30. So the price it was during early access is the price it is, for all time. And I will say, they actually, they had a summer sale, but I think just because of how much support and hype everyone was for the update, I think they made it so, I think they extended the sale to, majority of July, if you wanted to get it on sale. I need to empty my inventory, and we need... Actually, no, we can just fill it with cobblestone for now, and... I will say, I should have brought the lava bucket, just so we can incinerate the garbo blocks, but at the same time, we'll probably end up going above ground, and we'll need the cobblestone for a path if we go for the desert, so... Unless someone has recommendation for a different block for a path for the desert. Because we're 100% going for desert, and I don't know for how long. So we're going to replace this with stone later. It's just content. Well, assuming we actually get around to Jigglypuff with a gun. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I had a feeling. You know what? No, here, just to show the randomness of it, like, there's a lot more stuff than just guns that I don't fully know about. But I think there's one image that's just so hilarious with no other context that I'm hoping it's still on the Steam page. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Like, here, just there's a screenshot from the Steam store page. Whoops. That is a rocket launcher armed with a PAL. Weaponized. Like I said, we might be able to create many acts of war crimes and probably like upsetting some animal organizations. When's Popo gonna stream? I'm not sure. I know Popo is busy for a while. I've seen him online once in a while, but like in terms of stream, I'm just not sure. I think they're busy focusing on just whatever for a good while. Hopefully they can stream soon, but why was the trailer playing? Steam was closed. I was so confused. Yeah, we do want to call, so we'll just... It is a large vein. Boop. There you go. Oh. There you go. Whoops. There we go. All you noticed the last time we streamed was that Denny's with... What? I don't think I want to ask for context, assuming there's even more context to that. Well, I will say this process is taking a lot longer because I chose to make it like a free by free. But like, so why not have a nice spacious road instead of it being like squished? I'll say other stuff that happened to SMP. Frozen, like the Never road, Frozen, like I made a road that ended up going to Triss's base. They connect to the others. It turns out the others like really love the idea, and they end up expanding my road. Like, Triss used some of the extra slabs I had, since I had plenty of cobblestone anyway, and he extended the road to spawn, and then Wolf made his own road, going from spawn to his base, I think. Everyone else ended up making never roads. I do want to hopefully, like, improve it or, like, make it... Actually, no, it's close enough to where we don't necessarily need, like, an ice highway, but, like, it'd be cool to have. And also just fun to zoom. Oh, and one more thing that happened. Like, while we were chilling in a VC, and I was just kind of like fishing, like just enjoying fishing after completing the road itself. What happened to my pickaxe? Okay, there it is. It like disappeared, I didn't see it on the ground. Wolf decided to be like, hey, so how do you see stats? And we told him, does anyone want to guess how many times Wolf has died in the SMP throughout, like, all of... I forgot, I think it's been like a week. Actually, I'm not sure how long the SMP's been going fully, but, do you guys want to guess how many deaths Wolf has had? 60? Alright, any other guesses? Like, do you want to guess how many times Wolf has died in the SMP so far, Cupduck, if you're still there? If not, I can just say, like... Yeah, Cupduck, are you alive? Actually, it is the time where Cupduck usually has to get off for the night, so they might have wanted to go sleep. Yeah, that might be gone. But here, so it's E Jones. You said 60. Higher. Higher. Okay, luckily not 150. Luckily not that. Wolf, here, I'll just say it now. Wolf has died a total of 117 times. 2 of which were Triss, by the way. Just as a extra silly fun fact. Yeah. Oh, you are alive, Cupduck. Weird. I was just talking about how many times Wolf has died in the SMP. Wolf died 117 times. Just for reference, like with the streams I did, and also having some like sessions where it was just pure recording, some of which were like really, or at least one where it was really long. I've only died 5 times compared to Wolf's 117. Here, where is it? Yeah, there it is. One was a Triss, one was a creeper. Like, I think 2 were skeletons, and then 1 was a fall I just wasn't expecting or ready for. So, you know, just casually, more than a 20... Like, just take my number and times, like, 23. You'll get Wolf's death count. Do you guys think I should go grab the lava bucket so we can actually burn some of the extra blocks? Listen, we don't really have any form of storage yet, so... Like, mobile store? Oh, I should have done barrels so we can just store some along the way. Nah, we'll just keep mining. Oh, we see dirt. Is that a sign of, like, just random dirt? A cave? Or are we reaching a point where, we get to see the surface again? Oh, a tiny stretch of cave. With some creepers, so let's wall it off now. Before they climb up. Oh, hey. Moonlight. Yeah, it actually makes a scenic though. Oh, there's water. I was like, why is my character moving weirdly? Okay, let's just delete the water. At least this one's not so bad to deal with in terms of, like, complexity of, Oop. I didn't get to see the outside world while, going for the cave. Or the tunnel. Oh, I just realized I messed up. You know, that's gonna bother me. I don't want it to be higher than it's supposed to be. Just casually wasting some glass. Not even keeping it. There we go. We do need to light up the tunnel. Actually, yeah, there's a good stretch with no light, so we'll do... Should we get enough? Yeah. Was it the copper, because the ores glow with the shader, is throwing it off a little bit, but I think we'll just do lantern here to be safe. Nothing spawning behind us, so that's a sign that we're doing something right, at least. Boop. And there's the lovely allergies gonna get. I just got like super like teary-eyed because of allergies. Like this summer's been rough in terms of like heat, humidity, or just gross out allergies. It's just been a lot of not fun. Surface! Outside world! At night. Which probably means we ought to go to sleep. We definitely want to go sleep. Well, from here, it's just gonna be a straight up road. Definitely gonna have to destroy some of this material later, but... Oh, I know, we have the chest. We're gonna need some of the cobblestone anyway. Might as well put down the chest and... There we go. Just put away all the extra cobblestone. Which is a lot. Even with how much despawned. I realized that, like, probably more than half of what we collected was despawned. Alright, so from here, it'll be an over... Yeah, it'll just be a surface road. Unless we hit, like, another patch of, like, mountainous terrain. How far are we? So we have to go another 400 blocks? Let me get the coordinate for it again. Actually, no, only 100 blocks in this direction, and then we go this way, I think. Yeah, we go that way for 400, and we're there. We might actually be able to do it this stream. We might be able to make the road all the way to the trial chamber. I don't know the entrance that was. I never went there. I know Triss and Wolf made some type of entrance, but I don't know what it looks like. That's the one thing that could throw off the end of it. If they have a specific, like, setup for how you enter. And also the coordinates not specifically for, like, where you may enter from. It's like a safe area that, Wolf and Triss set up within it, so...
Get out of my way!
Yeah, I just don't know what we'll expect, fully. Let me go grab some of that. Which way did we come from? It all looks the same. That's... Yeah, that's bridge. Is this way? In the future, we could try to make it look fancier if we wanted, but for just pure, you know, tunnel, I think it's a pretty good tunnel. Without having to deal with all the mountains. Liza, the area I live is like, everywhere you go, it's pure mountains. I don't think there's any case of, like, going deep underground where you won't find, like, deep dark, or even potentially ancient cities. Which, for those who don't remember, our home is directly above an ancient city. When you have your MC music turned off most of the time, so you can... Yeah, honestly, that's what I usually do too, but, like, since I'm recording, I chose just to have the, like, Minecraft music, so, like, can still chill, listen to background music, but, like, you know, better for, like, recordings. A little easier. Or more just cuttable that way. And it's just been a vibe. Especially because, like, all of the SMP sessions have just been, like, chill sessions where it's mainly just us vibing. Occasionally actually getting stuff done, but mainly just vibing and chilling. Especially tonight where it's like everyone is kind of busy, so we're just in the SMP on our own, just vibing and kind of doing what we want. Alright, let's put away the extra coal, which luckily we got plenty of. Our roommate's still cranky. Put away the extra stone. Just throw this stuff in here. Oop, throw the copper in here. Actually, is there any more copper in here? Because I don't think I actually moved copper. Or is that the only copper? It's the only copper, okay. New just so we have a bow of nice health. There you go. And there's one more bow in here, right? Yeah. There we go. So we have a healthy bow. Boop. Boop. Okay, so we want this. And we're definitely gonna need a lot more shovels because we're gonna be using dirt when we come. Or not, you know, like just making pure dirt paths. Oop. I might take a break to take allergy medicine because like I was fine for most of the day and now it's like super teary, irritated eye, runny nose, which runny nose is extremely rare for me in terms of allergies. You're just hanging like a truck. Oh yeah, I see I missed quite a bit. I see quite a bit of messages that you're scared to mess stuff up, or you're scared to mess something up. You're just being kind of worried about doing it without someone's permission. As an introvert, I feel that. You cry for a bit because you're remembering that your friend's moving away, and you won't be able to. Oh, I'm sorry. Like it always sucks when like a friend or someone like that like ends up having to like whether they're moving or just going away for a while, not especially if you're not able to do like a proper like buy or hangout or some type of thing. That does definitely. I do hope you're still able to stay in touch with your friend and like still like talk and hang out. It does. I do. I am sorry to hear that, Brian. But hopefully things do get better, and hopefully you do get a chance to be able to like properly talk or hang out again soon. Like once they're done with the move or whatever. Well. Alright, so like I want to make it like the rest, so we're not going to use stairs, we're using slabs. Which technically makes it a little longer to descend, but I'd rather keep it like the rest. Because I only use stairs for where it was true mountain. It does mean we're actually... Oh, I actually should have brought some dirt so we can kind of... like have proper space to... We have a great habit of doing things without fully thinking them through. Well, time to do some digging. At least we have the shovels to do it instead of having to run all the way back or waste a lot of extra time. Like I don't want to pause to go take allergy med at least until like the ad break, but at the same time it's like really irritating. Maybe once you get your driver's license, you can try to. Oh, but it never told you where to move. Hopefully they do tell you, like. Well, I said, like, hopefully, like, you hear from well, I said, I really hope they don't just end up, like, just not being active after the move. Like, sometimes that does happen, but, like, I'm hoping, like, they do tell you, like, where they move to, especially if they're, like, a close friend of yours, or, you know, just, you're able to talk to them to try hang out online soon. Oop. So, might have to do a little bit of terraforming just to make it even again, but... Paying the cost of my stubborn ways of doing slabs instead of stairs. Oop. But that definitely just, it's always like, I feel like something like that always makes like trying to do stuff like that like a lot nicer. I still gotta try like getting my driver's license eventually. Like I still have not actually gotten it. Oop. Just because I haven't really had to, but that is becoming a little bit more prominent for me to actually try to get it. Oop. Is it bad how stubborn I am with doing this? Because, like, now we kind of have to fix this later. Am I too stubborn? When it comes to how I'm doing the pathing for the, like, trail. Oop. You've known him since 3rd grade. But you know one of your friends knew him longer. So while you're crying, your other friend probably feels hurt. Yeah, especially if they did the same thing and like no contacts and like no news, like they did with you kinda at the moment. Then yeah. But hopefully you do hear from your friend soon, like sooner than later. Oop. Hopefully it's just like they're just stressed during the move or stuff like that, which is perfectly fine and happens too. Or you know, just focusing on finishing the move before they do stuff again. Let's see, how far do we still gotta go? I think we're actually at the turning point. Let me see. Just about. Which does make it lovely when... We could make it so it just undo some of it and make it so it turns here? Just so we don't have to deal with the river at, like, such an awkward spot. Ooh. Never mind, we'll be dealing with it out of the awkward spot no matter what. Okay, we'll just deal with it. I should have brought a bed so we can actually sleep out here. Instead, now we just gotta do the long, awkward walk back. This is a road that'll be leading to a trial chamber that we can, you know, try to loot or use as XP farm if we wanted to. Perhaps a dangerous one, depending on the setup that Wolf and Triss have, or whoever made. But a place for loot and XP nonetheless. Otherwise, like, it's not connected to anything. Like, it's in pure wilderness, I think, so... As of now, like, this would be the only, like, straight-up way of getting to it without having to navigate mountains or, like, you know, pure memory or stuff like that. Like I said, like, everyone's building up, like, kingdoms. Meanwhile, ours is, like, the only sign of, like, land of ours that we control is the path to, like, the fishing spot and, this trial chamber we made. And, like, nothing else. Our home is very, like... Like, the rest are, like I said, the idea of it is, like, it's sort of based around kingdoms, like, the different, like, content traders. But I feel like calling mine a kingdom isn't fitting. Like, I don't know what mine should properly be called. It definitely ain't a kingdom, though, with, like... Because it's just not built up, and it's just... Oop. A lot of it is just pure wilderness. There we go, so we can actually sleep out there. A village? It can't even be really called a village, like a part of me wanted to call us nomads, but like, I think, like, Triss currently is in it without, like, having his own kingdom. So I think, like, he doesn't have an official name, but like he's sort of like a merc or a nomad. A part of me want to say, like, it's like a nomad kingdom, but doesn't really fit if Triss is gonna be, like, the true nomad or, like, mercenary for hire type of person that's causing chaos in the SMP. Yeah, I just don't know what, like, a good title for it would be. Because it's not a kingdom, it's not just, like, a village. You could add more houses and mountains for villagers to live? True. For me, I've just been focused more on, like, the silly, like, goofy type of things. Not necessarily trying to build it up or, improve stuff. And you can trap them into houses. You can build them houses! And trap them. I'll say the only fun part about it is the only villages I know about are, like, 1,000 blocks away. Like, deep into the desert. It would not be and like I said, like, our home is built into mountains. It will not be a fun time trying to get them from villages to the home. And it'd be and you know, it would be annoying trying to just turn zombie villagers into villagers. That's gonna be a fun, like, way of doing it if we wanted to. I think for this, we'll just use the cobblestone we mined. Just to save some time and sanity. Will you try to make your entrance look like a big circle door? I mean, we potentially could. Liza, in terms of like grand scheme, Liza, I am not a builder, but like, we do have a lot of potential for building. Which is part of the reason why, like, the moment, like, we start opening the SMP to, like, the other people to start joining and try joining, like, our kingdoms, I'll look so for, because, like, I know there's people here who are a lot better at builds than me, who would have, like, amazing ideas for stuff. Whether, like, serious, like, truly make some type of kingdom vibe type builds, or just pure silly projects, or improving upon what I built. Or made. Well, so we'll make this a little nicer looking in the future. Like, we can use, like, the... like, walls as, like... well, walls. And, pillars. But, for now, we're just making pure path. Just to get through the water. Without, like, detouring. We're being stubborn again and just going straight towards our goal instead of sidetracking. I will say, like, I thought we'd go off the map, but the trial chambers might actually be on the map, which is actually pretty cool because then we can also mark it on the map. I don't know what color I'd use for the trial chamber, but like, it would be neat. Oh. Boop. One more layer. Boop. Or row, I guess. Boop. The ibuprofen, so hopefully the headache goes away. Yeah. I do hope you feel better, TJ. Honestly, being that we're in the ad break, I think I'm gonna put on the Be Right Back stream and do the same thing. I think I'm gonna take like allergy medicine and take ibuprofen too, since they've been helping a lot with the allergy stuff. So yeah, I think we're gonna turn this into a break, and I'm gonna grab more tea and take that medicine. So here, I'll be back in a bit. Oh.
I'ma be y'all's entertainment while Horse is gone. Don't tell him I'm doing this. Anyways, hello. How are y'all today? And yes, I do have chat pulled up, so don't worry. Quotes. Quotes. What are these quotes? Hold up. What the fuck? Please don't. What? Better to butt. I've eaten. What are these quotes? I'm concerned. Like, really concerned. I'm scared to see what the next one's gonna be. Oh, but I guess that one didn't work. Sucker. Okay, Kat, I think you broke the bot. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm not reading that one. I was.
I'm back. Thank you for waiting, everyone. More tea has been acquired, and allergy and ibuprofen has been taken. Will it help immediately? No, but might make a difference between surviving to the end of the stream or just, you know, not being like teary-eyed, like sniffly mess by the time we end. Hi, Bree. Oh. See, so as in that, we need to travel about 400 blocks in this direction, and then hopefully we see whatever entrance Wolf and Triss have to the trial chamber. And hopefully it'll be clean to like travel, you know, make a path to, and Oop. Okay, so we're gonna have to do another we might, okay, maybe I should swap it out for, but no, with the wall idea, so it looks a little nicer and more complete. Ooh. That's gonna be fun. Wolf has so many quotes. I'm not even sure what the exact cat. I forgot. I keep meaning to ask Triss it, but I don't know when exactly he did it, because Triss was the one who updated the quote list count last, but he didn't update where he counted it from. So I haven't been able to update it because I don't know where he counted it last. And it's like, I think it's like almost 100 quotes behind now. Oop. Because either I gotta see if like Triss knows or remembers, or if we have a case of having to, It said quote 1912? I don't think that's the number it had on it. Oh, did Triss update it with, like, a different number? It's been a second since I opened the dock, just because I haven't updated in a little bit, just because during the heat wave and stuff. Let me check it out. Whoops. Flashbang as I see the giant white screen of the quote list. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I can update it then. Sweet. Alright, I can, okay, that'll be, epic. But yeah, Wolf has a lot. Triss has more now, but still. Up. That random patch of sand in the middle irritated me. You have to quote list. Oh, you actually bookmarked it. Amazing. Hey, we might finally have a use for the ungodly amount of cobblestone we have. It does mean we're going to be doing a bunch of trips, and some of them all the way back to base, but actually no, if we clear this out, clear that out, I do want acacia closer to the base, so we'll keep that. Throw that out. That should be combined. Don't know why it's not. Okay, let's grab all the stone we can grab on us, and what Liza, eventually we'll make it so it's actually like a nice looking bridge with like support beams and stuff, and like nicer lighting. But for now, we're just purely making a bridge. It ain't fancy, it ain't nice looking, but we just want bridge. You downloaded Goose Duck? Noise? Oop. Well, like I said, I mentioned it in the last stream. Like I said, I think for me, like, Goose Duck, like, although it's been forever since I played any game like Among Us, for me, I think I enjoy Goose Duck a bit more than, like, Among Us. And it's not just purely because, hey, duck. Well, I'm just doing it like this so we don't have to deal with drowned, if any spawn. Oops. We're actually with this bridge, that's actually sort of marking the halfway point, which is nice. And then we just do one more. Technically, it might have been nicer to do, like, bricks for the, like, bridges. But at the same time, like, so far, everything has been kind of, like, natural or not necessarily, like... The only case where, like, it was true, like, structure or, like, true, like, sort of build design was, like, was literally just, like, the room holding the nether portal. Everything else has been, like, natural or as close to, like, a natural look as it can be, while leaving the landscape as undisturbed as possible. So I feel like having this for, like, a rougher bridge is nicer than, like, making a full-on design. Okay, with how much water is there, we might just make a way across, like, this small section, and then we'll just reroute the path a little bit to circumnavigate some of the water. So, just because this one's kind of pointless to bridge over, we might as well just move a little over to the left and only bridge once instead of going across the entire river. Potato. You enjoy Goose Duck more? It's really fun with the rolls. Oop. Those are really like the roles is what makes it fun for me. And although some people can go like, oh, Among Us's role, like they only added it recently, and it's not as in depth unless you use mods. I just like the way Goose Duck is a bit more of an Among Us. You know, instead of making like straight path, I could sort of make it like a diagonal path if I wanted to, but like, do I want to? When like we've been doing pure like straight turns the entire time. Like I could sort of do like this. Actually, I think that'd be nicer, so it's not like pure hard turn, especially with how like quickly it turned here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was pretty smooth. If you guys think that should be like neatened up a little bit more, I can, but like, yeah, I think that's a nice way because like, it feels weird having a sharp turn like so quickly again. So I think this is a nice way of having it for this part. Oop. Boop. 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 I think we'll do the bridge here, and then... Well, obviously we want to sleep, but... I might be an idiot and just... You know, try to make it so we can place lanterns when it becomes night. Just have a rough idea of where lantern, or like lampposts will go. And then we'll sleep, like, in the cave, just so we don't have to deal with the mobs. If they're, like, directly on top of the bed. Oop. There we go. So here, we'll just keep going until it becomes night, and then we'll sort it out. Oh, there we go, dark enough. Oop. Let me just place these. I hate how it does that if there's a grass block. Let's get the lanterns in hand. I think we'll just have the lantern here, sort of like midway, and then another lantern here. Why did it do this again? Just a second. Up. 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 Here comes the lovely skeletons. Boop. Well, it's not necessarily stuff that has to be perfect. It's just, you know, just enough to light up the path. So there's some light along them. Hi, Jennifer. Hope you're having a good night so far. How you doing? Right now we're just having a chill. We've just been having a chill stream. Well, our original plan was to try out Power World today, but was trying to play with some friends and some couldn't quite join, so change the schedule around and make it work. So we just been chilling in Minecraft, working on random builds, which included like a bridge. It was originally going to be a dock, but then kind of became a bridge for like a fishing spot. And now we're making like a road to here. We can just go in the cave and sleep. Now we're just making a like sort of road or path to where a trial chamber is. Oop. So not really doing anything like major or like working on some major goal. Just kind of just chilling and random projects. I think about here would be where we'd want a lantern. And then we have a friend. There we go. Doing pretty well. Hope you're having... Oh yeah, I'm having fun. Well, it's just been a fun, chill stream. Like, not necessarily getting anything, like, huge or important done, but just having fun doing, like, just random projects. Which is what we've been kind of just doing on the SMP. Minecraft's a fun get. Also make a home for me there. I will say currently sadly currently the SMP is private for now. But we do have, the goal is to make it so it's a public one though, eventually. But yeah, I'd definitely be down with making it so you can, like, setting up or making it so you have a home somewhere. But the premise is like trying to set up like kingdoms or territory type stuff, so 100% be down with that. Okay, we should be about 100 blocks out from it now. Boop. I actually might have made too many shovels. I thought we would have gone a little bit farther, but although I didn't plan for so many rivers in the way. What mods do I play with the most? I don't really use too many game altering mods really. I guess in terms of what ones I use the most are I forgot the exact name of them. It's like entity texture and something feature. It's basically two mods that are required to make fresh animations work, and just stuff that makes it so like shaders like I'm currently using like complementary unbound shaders. Like those are usually the main mods I use. There are some I was using for a solo survival world too, but I haven't really used. Like I think the only other mods I have is like one that makes it so we can do zoom, and one that just makes it so the game doesn't minimize when we tab out, because it's just annoying when it does that during stream. Oop. Okay, this tells me we're getting closer because this is 100% a creeper explosion that wasn't fixed. We're getting near the goal. Well, might as well fill it in because it's kind of in the way of our path. Why do I feel like this was... I should know. It could have been... I was gonna blame Wolf, but could have been either of them since this is like nowhere near anyone's home. Well, technically it's near mine, but even then it's still like a bit of a trek. You know what? I should have just used cobblestone to fill it in, and then... Oh. There we go. While your headphones are... They didn't even die, they just turned off. Always lovely when tech just decides to confuse... Like, just make you think something broke or whatever, and it's just... It just chose to be funny. Oop. I mean, at least it's still working, but... Yeah. Always love when tech decides to be weird. Oop. Gonna need a little bit of space. Next set of slabs. Next set of slabs. And we can just kind of flatten it from here. Whoop. Usually create, oh, so like, you're like a mod maker for like, Optifine. Noise? Oh, wait, it says we should be here. Oh, actually, it's like a little bit this way? Is this the entrance? Or is this a random hole? Either way, the trial chamber is supposed to be here. What kind of setup do they have? What is this? Is this the way to the trial chamber? Do they not have it? Is it just a path for like Triss's trident? Oh, that's gonna be so annoying if there's no actual way down. Okay, let's explore a little bit, see if this is what leads to it. No, it can't be, because... Why is this hole here? We're at the coordinates where it's supposed to be, but it's just hole. For no reason. Now we gotta get back up and, like, try to search around again. There has to be an actual way down, if this is where the trial chamber is. The only fun part is I kind of have to make a way up, unless I can just Okay, there's a way to the surface. We don't have to mine our way up. That's good. The disadvantage of the others being busy. Not being able to talk to them to figure out where the hell the entrance is besides hole. There's 2 of them. Oh wait, that might be... That's copper. Okay, let's use water bucket just in case instead of leaping down random hole.
Who is this guy?
Hello.
I'm on break now.
Nice. I decided I'm just gonna stuff out and do random stuff. I decided to make a road to the trial chamber. Although I end up the one that's near my base. Although okay, so this is the hole that leads to it. A hole with like no safe.
I wish to watch the stream, but I'll hear double.
T Jones says hi.
Wait, why did I say this again? Something clapping from Bree. What? Yeah, why'd you say that, man? Why'd I say that?
Okay, so Tris, like at this trial check, is there an actual entrance? Because currently all I found are 2 holes, one of which didn't even lead to the trial chamber.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I made a road to like where the trial chamber was, but like as of now the only entrances are 2 holes, one of which isn't even to the trial chamber.
Should be easy to find.
Like, is there an actual entrance down to it, or is it just hole?
Hole.
Great. So if I want to access it in a more reasonable way, I have to make some type of actual thing to it.
You think Wolf would be the type of person to like build an entrance to the trial chamber?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, no matter what, I succeeded in today's goal, which was bridge for fishing, and like
I'm bringing this. I'm bringing this stuff to go. This is a delicious food. It's either that or I'm hungry. Oh, this is amazing. Oh yeah, does Katie... I haven't been watching streams lately, but does Katie know that there's like new quotes?
You do know.
When? Because I want to go back to watch the streams and stuff.
I'm not sure what exactly they pulled him up.
Was it at least this stream or earlier?
The stream.
Not earlier, I mean... Oh, okay. Then I'll just watch this back then.
The PNGtuber, did you draw yours? The PNGtuber was made by one of my friends, Sammy Stuffy. They were in the Twitch chat before. I have a feel they probably went to sleep now, but I have a couple of other variants that are made by people in the community, including T Jones, who's on the YouTube side, Tris, who's in the VC, Bree, Luna, like the community's just been amazing with it. Like this one was made by Gamer, which is kind of like a chibi one.
Another lovely quote from Wolf.
This was made by Sammy, just a cursed one. This was made by Tris, MS Paint Horse, a more cursed variant of MS Paint. This was T Jones. Boop. This is one that we all regret. This is the one that's somehow worse. And this is the worst of them all.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay, I also told.
so
Oh, I'm not sure.
horse?
Yeah.
About that, right? About that, right?
Why would you do this, Tris? Why didn't I hear the sound for it?
You just reminded me of that. So I was like, oh, okay.
They're an artist as well. Yeah.
Who's the artist? If they're talking about me, I'm not an artist.
Well, Tris. But like, everyone knows I mentioned our like artists. Yeah.
Also, Horse, go back to the accidental cage. Mine the block on the top left.
Top left.
Like, yeah, just mine the top left blocks. Like on the side, not on the back, on the side.
So like here.
No, not on top. The side.
Oh, like here.
Yeah, but not that block. The other. The one's farther. Oh, my stream delay. Oh my god.
Why is there a
Yeah, so
here?
you see that? So I needed some stone.
Bro, if you want stone so badly, like, eventually I gotta like expand downward again to make storage. You could've just
But I have, dude. I needed stone, not like cobblestone, because I needed to mine it with my silky, sticky stuff.
Going down to it would have been like you just go down to the farm. You could have just helped, like, start on like the next floor where.
Well, I didn't know you were gonna do another floor.
Like I want to make an
just
actual
needed stone.
storage space.
Well, now that I know, my super silky, sticky stuff will pay a visit to your house. And if you don't know already, it's my pickaxe.
They're just casually having an extra row for do you have a VTuber model? No, but a part of me has. As of now, I don't necessarily have plans to try to get. Although this PC 100% can. It might be something I get in the future, but as of now, I don't really have plan to try to get or. But making one, I'm not sure if I have enough brain cells to pull off. and VTubers can be really pricey, so.
Just tell Robin. Actually, isn't she in a swimsuit?
Hi, Mike. You joined the Java Civ SMP, and the capital was bombed.
Yeah, don't look at my message.
Yeah, I chose to ignore that. Also, our roommate's still angry from when we stared at him like 2 hours ago.
Maybe if you maybe if you stop looking at him.
Well, the thing is, like, I've noticed this. If I stare at him, he's just pissed until we log off the server.
Well,
no amount of time or not staring at him will make him chill. Besides leaving.
This really says a lot about black people.
Bruh.
Dang, bro, old ass float.
Your very presence annoys him. The best part is, I said, like, we have a nether road that connects to other places. This guy will be the first thing everyone sees if they travel to my home.
You see how big his mouth opens? You know he has that good head action.
Right. But here,
Yo.
Imagine an Enderman giving you straight head.
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right.
how you doing?
Still thinking for that, bro. Imagine.
Oh, hey, man.
Would it like go into his stomach or like? Because he has no neck. So.
Matt, I have important news.
What's up?
Do you know about Robin
Yes.
in her swimsuit?
Yes.
So now that you know, when I know, dude, you know, my reaction when I first saw that was dread, because literally I knew what was gonna happen. I knew what the community was gonna do, and literally look what happens.
Like, oh my gosh, the amount of misogyny on everything, bro. Bro, honestly, it was the exact opposite reaction from what I saw. A whole bunch of people were shitting on Robins and like waving Adventurine.
Well, that's Aventurine, bro. They're all gay.
Yeah, true that.
And then somebody drew fan art of her, and I'm like,
Oh boy.
hey, she's thick. I'm being serious. Like, hold on, look at this. She's thick. Yeah.
Wowzers.
Girl anatomy. Girl anatomy.
Yes, I see.
Yeah. Why? I don't think I remember killing Bree in her butthole.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought you were gonna sit the chicken down too. Why'd you kill it?
Just been playing Deltarune for like the past 5 days, bro.
Something about me too.
Yeah, something about me too. I fought the boss. I beat it first try. I was so happy. Something about hustling Miku. You get a one-day horse.
Wait. Oh my god! I just realized what we just spoiled Sir Horse.
Not really. He's
What
got
do you
it.
mean, not really?
No, not really.
Look, the only spoiler I gave Sir Horse about Deltarune is Sans fucking his mom.
Yeah. And I guess Hatsune Miku's in it, but you're not gonna find her until I don't know, whenever you find her.
And he knows about pickle time, so.
You're gonna be fine. And you don't have to play Undertale before you play Deltarune. It's either or, honestly. There's more music references than any character references. In all of Undertale and Deltarune, there's only one
Something about the freedom motif.
Something about Freedom Motif. Not even. Freedom Motif is just Deltarune. I'm talking like motif from the first game called Motif from Undertale to Deltarune.
Bro, nobody has played Undertale before, but they fought Sans. Like, I have friends. Nobody played Undertale. But you know what they did do, though? Fight Sans.
Him and his like 5 bajillion fan games, bro.
Oh my god, why is Axolotl movie so, like, wiggly? I don't like that.
That's what fresh animations does to him.
Oh right, you do have animations on. No wonder he looks so weird. Katie's favorite chapter is 5. Definitely not because Miku's it.
I didn't spoil the chapter, but you should have just spoiled the chapter.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I made Rin touch Miku, Matt.
What?
Katie knows also.
If you want a peek game, play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Just get a Nintendo 64 from like the Relic store.
Or buy a $500 Switch. Your poison. Bollock or Ball, bro. Choose one. You see, I already folded to buying a $500 console.
Oh yeah, Katie.
$50 game.
I'll give you the context. I already gave you the context.
No. Or there's the option that would
Pirate.
which I totally wouldn't do, and it definitely isn't an option in Baza. Ignore what's on the stream at the moment. All these options.
What was I gonna say?
I totally couldn't, like, no, you should never emulate as, like, all of these, like, multiple different emulators for different consoles or generations of consoles. You should never use these. Although in the case of PlayStation, considering they're trying to go digital and claim, like, they can take away your games at any time, if buying ain't owning, pirating ain't stealing, so...
Yo, actually, I can't believe
When I told you that Miku, when I told you when Rin touched Miku, that's literally the context.
But, have you guys
Like,
heard of what
you
PlayStation
thought,
did?
Yeah, it is that.
Like, have you guys heard of what PlayStation said they're doing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run all the games like fucking turds.
They said, like, once 2028 arrives, like, there'll be no more physical games produced.
My company's full of fat fucking sons, and we're gonna make horrible game decisions.
And the wild part is, like, they did this so suddenly. To give an idea of how suddenly they announced this, the main, like, people or, like, studio that controls, PlayStation, like stocking them in stores in, I think it was India? Like, they're in the middle of, like, getting ready to, like, stock,
India.
like, hundreds of stores for, like, years. And they found out that PlayStation was gonna stop making physical releases as they announced it. A section of Sony itself for an entire, like, part of the world did not know until it was announced.
About sums it up.
And like, no game developer, well, maybe Rockstar, but unlikely.
I doubt Rockstar knew.
But like, very much, like, nobody knew. It was pure last second, and like, everyone's like, why are you doing this? Or in a worried state of where PlayStation's going.
Well, that's PlayStation for you.
Yeah. Like, I've been the PlayStation person, like, majority of my life, and like, although I'm PC, like, I have console, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything on PlayStation ever again with, like, the shitty decisions they're doing. Like, am I necessarily gonna, like, I own it, so it's not just gonna be like, oh, they're doing this, I'm gonna destroy my PlayStation. Like, no. but I ain't buying anything from them again. But my friend is currently paying for PS Plus. Because I mentioned how we do, like, the game share and stuff to, like, save money and stuff. If they decide to stop it... Okay, yeah, why can't I hear the redeems? Just a second. I should have heard that creeper explosion. Give me a moment.
Like I said, Katie, it's exactly what I said.
What's the context? The context is that Rin fucked me.
The context is that Rin touched Miku.
There's not much more to it, bro.
Why did it stop that?
Like she put her fingers on. Anyways,
if that doesn't fix it, I'll have to figure out why the alerts aren't being heard on my end. Oh, never mind. I see why it's not.
just turn it off and on again.
No, it was the one thing I hate about the Bazite taskbar is there's the smallest thing for like muting stuff from the taskbar that's so easy to miss. Yeah, there we go. I can hear stuff again. So OBS was muted, but I couldn't see it because the symbol's so small, and also full screen game. So wow. But here, it is pretty late, and
Yo, who changed Project Moon to Project Moan?
realize that like, although like in terms of like actual like important things or stuff, we did nothing. But in terms of just getting stuff like side projects done, realize that like our road to like the fishing spots, like I'll show it off one more time before we end.
Bro, who changed Project Moon to Project Moan?
What?
In the text channel. Yeah, in my server, bro. They changed Project Moon. They changed Project Moon to Project Moan.
Project Moon as in Limbus Company?
Yeah. Well, now it's Limbussy Company.
Oh my god!
Realize that we made a nice like walkway to
Wait,
an area we can go fishing. That's like
it said you started 10 minutes ago.
No, we started almost 3 hours ago. Well, I got a nice little bridge. We'll make it look nicer in the future, but for
Sirhorse, I couldn't tell my manager I needed to go home because Sirhorse is streaming.
And then, although we'll have to make an actual, like, we'll kind of have to make a path or tunnel ourselves to actually get to the trial chamber. Like, we made this long, like, tunnel cutting through all the mountains and stuff to the other side. And we got a nice... realize that we got a road all the way to the trial chamber. I thought I picked up this bed. Weird. Liza, well, like, in the future, like, we'll make it so there's actual lampposts. We'll make it so, like, the cobblestone bridges across the water here are, you know, actually nice and not just blocks going across the water. Well, it was just a chill time, like, not really getting anything important done, but, like, it was a nice chill time. I do hope you all have a good night. Unless I end up being too tired, like, I should hopefully be live again tomorrow, or technically today, depending on what time it is for you. I'm not sure what exactly I'll end up streaming. Could end up doing a new game, could just do something random again, or just a rest day. No matter what though, Sunday, expect it to be a day of like multiple streams. Sunday, we'll check out Power World, and I'm pretty sure like at night we'll do we'll have another like SMP stream. This time actually maybe trying to do important stuff like actually getting enchants for our armor and stuff. Here, just so don't gotta deal with mobs. But yeah, hope you all have a good night, and I'll see y'all next time. Any final words?
Cock.
Dog. Cock in my mouth.